What you love most in life is bringing the joys of the sea to people around the world. You own a small tinning company on the coast of Spain where you simply make the best conservas for everyone to enjoy. You are responsible for the whole process, from managing the boats that go out in the morning to catching the fish and finally selling your tinned goods. You have special goals each month, but it isn't always about making the most money. Having a sustainable impact on the sea is very important. If you harm the ocean by overfishing, then you will fail in your mission. Maintaining a balanced relationship with the sea is vital as you work hard and continue to make the best conservas in the world. Here we are finally on December for our play of the year for Conservas. This one uses all 4 different types of fish. It's got a pyramid scheme going on. So basically I can fill any of the market spaces on the bottom. To fill a market space on the higher rows, the market spaces supporting it from below must be filled. So this is going to play over 8 rounds. The standard victories have 60 money and then 5 scalps and 5 octopi left in the bag. If I want to try and go for the difficult one, then you need to have between 5 and 8. So you can't have 9, you can't have 4, etc. Only 2 to 4 boats, so a small fleet, and 6 upgrade cards. I don't know if I'm going to really focus on that one. I'm going to try and more so just get the victory. But if I feel like I have, like my 4 boats is good enough, then I'll probably leave it. Because I don't quite know how well I'm going to be spawning with the amount of other tokens in there and just there not being like a ton of one or a ton of the other. Especially the ones we need only start with 3 of each. And then once you get up here, there's a lot of selling. Like those are the only single spots. So we'll see how that plays out. So I believe the first boat I'm going to be looking at maybe getting is the Percebe un Olor, maybe. Because that one goes up with this to a max of 5. So it's that nice slow grade. So I don't have to worry about filling it up too much at the beginning. And it's only got a 1 upkeep, which isn't overly bad. Because the Pez Limoncello has no upkeep. Still costs 7, but is always 3. So I think I might want to focus on this one. With that said, let's go ahead and grab out our discs. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I think we're going to really focus on spawning, especially since we got those 2 out this first round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, or 1, 2, 3. Come on, octopus. Yay, octopus. All right. So those will come in right here. So we don't have anything to sell to up here yet. We are going to purchase a boat. We are going to spend our 7 right here on this one. Like that. I don't have anything to be able to get these cards. So we are going to move into our spawning. So we get an octopi, we get a sardine, I believe it is, and we get a clam. So that is it for my spawning. So now we get these back in here. I'm not going to refresh the upgrades because I kind of like the lack of predators. Maybe I'll try and do that one next turn with, depending on what I get 2 of. So maybe try and do that one. I don't think I care about the rehabilitation efforts and the farm rescue if I end up getting rid of that after I get that one. No big deal. We refill our boats. We pay our upkeep. We ignore this one for now. So we are spending 2 on the upkeep. So I'm going to need to hopefully make sure I can make a little bit of money because I do have 3 upkeep that I'm going to be needing to do. And we move into round 2. So this one already seems much harder than some of the other ones that we've been having lately, especially trying to get off the boat with the selling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I think we are going to put those 2 there, these 2 under here, because I'm probably going to put these in the lack of predators, which is keep the traded fish tokens on this card. Add 2 more tokens of this type to the card once it's purchased, then put all the tokens from this card into the bag. So kind of almost like a double spawn without needing to do it. Alrighty. Which I just realized I'm not going to be able to make any money then. So I'm going to have to lose the Barracuda. 1, 2, 3. 4, and 5. So I'm going to just throw all this in the open water because I won't be able to do anything with the fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, we'll go there. Pop these down there. And so we're going to do this on this card. When purchased, put 2 more of those on. We did that. We have nothing else to do. I think I am going to replenish these, but let's breed first. That gives me another green. That gives me another octopus, so I'm pretty good with octopuses for now. That gives me 2 of those. And 2 blue. So let's get that back in the bag. And these go back in. That's a one-time use, so we'll flip that over just to remind us that it's done. So we can only pay our upkeep on that one. So the Barracuda gets discarded. I'm going to refresh my row of boats as well. So we'll just stick those under there. 1, 2, and 3. Flip over that top card. So basically, if I am not able to sell on this one, we are looking at a lot of trouble. So I really only have a chance of getting 5, which will do me the upkeep, but I won't be able, I could buy that one as well. So this pool needs to have 2 green or 2 blue in it. 1, 2, there's my 2 blue, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know for sure we're putting those on here. What is Nightlight? Once per round after placing tokens on a boat, you may return any water tokens from that boat to the bag and draw the same amount to replace them. And I think we're going to pass on that. So there's our 3 on that boat. Grab our 5 for the open water. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So this goes to the open water. Like that. We are going to sell these here for 5 money. We're going to spend 4 to get another boat out here. I would have liked to have bought one of these with the 0 upkeep, but not in the cards. I'm going to spend the 1 for my upkeep there. And I think we are going to refresh this row. So there's that. Let's do the breeding. We're only making 2 octopuses, so I really need to get those, which they're not even getting up until there. You know, I'm going to change my mind. I think I should have went there knowing the amount of octopi I had in here, even before that breeding. So let's get those in here. Replenish our boat. Get those out here. So if you draw 4 more water tokens, you may place them back. Keep the trade fish token on this card. You may sell up to 2 tins of this type as any other fish in each round. Probably going to maybe try and get that one. Size limits, if you draw 3 of the same fish, add 1 of that bag immediately. So I need to try and get enough fish to try and do that one so I can maybe get another boat so I can start getting more tokens out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, I forgot to move this, didn't I? So we're going to go ahead and throw these 3 on there like that. All right, so that is not, wait, I can sell an octopi. Oh, this is, you know what, we're going to throw this in the open water. I'm probably going to regret that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to put the green there so we can sell that, which lets us be able to sell the octopi. I need to put a couple more things in there. So I know I want the octopi for that. Oh, I'm going to be wasting fish here. Because that one's not going to be able to do anything. We're going to put that one down there, and we'll do those 4 up there. Alrighty, so I know I want to... Oh, wait, because I can use those. Yeah. So we're going to get this first, put that on there. Keep the tray of fish token on this card. You may sell up to 2 tins of this type as any other fish in each round. So, in theory, I could go like this for that spot and these 2, because I can only do it up to 2 of them. So I think my best bet's going to be to sell this one for 5. Sell this one for another 5, because I need to get some money going. And then we'll sell this one as this for another 5. So then this one's going to end up going to waste because I can't use it for anything. And now that I got some money, should I buy the quid? Yeah, let's go 5, which gets me 1 change. We'll grab that one down there. And I don't think I want to do anything else because I don't want to push my luck yet. I want to make sure I get some money going before I have to do more upkeep. So let's breed 1. We get 2 of those. And 1 octopi. That is it for the breeding. Get that put back in there. Replenish another boat. Do that. Slide that over. Alrighty. So now I think I'm going to skip ahead until after I've filled my boats in round 8. So I'll see you back here for that one. All right, here we are in the 8th round. So I actually ended up overfishing my bag on this one. I haven't done that in forever, so I did have to add a water token. But as you can see, I have made the mistake of having no blue fish available, which is a predicament, except I am able to use the octopi as wild. But it doesn't look like that means, so I'm going to lose because I'm not going to be able to have my wildlife there. So keep the traded fish tokens and then selling them. Keep the traded fish. If you draw 3 of the same fish, add 1 to the bag. At no point did I did that one, but green wouldn't matter at all. So yeah, I mean, we'll go through the paces, but I can just tell because I'm not going to be producing that much that I am going to fail this one. So we're going to do these as wild, which will give me 9. So we'll turn that one in to grab 10. And then we can do these 2 and these 2 up here for 15. 5, 10, 15. And then these I can't do anything with. None of those are going to help me, so these go to waste. We will do our breeding, which gives us 3 green. One there and 1 there. Our upkeep, I did get the card that reduces it by 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we only have to do an upkeep of 1. And that is that. So let's see. We are at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71. I technically have the boats and I have the upgrades, but I do not have the fish needed because that is all I have. So this was indeed a failure. It really didn't help that I overfished these, so I wasn't able to really fill those in. And I think because I decided to use the octopuses because I produced them so quick early, I ended up using those as a wild, so I overused those. And same thing with the clams. I ended up using those to buy upgrades to get the upgrades built, not realizing that I was not producing them at the rate I needed to. So what a bummer to end the year on a failure, but that is what sometimes happens in these games. So that it does wrap up my play of Conservas. I do plan on doing one of the special maps here in a few weeks. If you want to be alerted to that, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications. The other things you can do down there is you can share the video. You can comment. Let me know how you did in December. Alrighty, in addition to that, there's ways you can help support the channel and keep these videos and this content coming, and that is by joining our Patreon, hitting up our Ko-fi to basically buy me a drink to help me get over this defeat, or by joining the channel with the join button down below, which allows you early access to our videos and access to certain member exclusive videos as well. So with that, I bid a fond farewell to this year.